Where are we?
At the market store where all the strawberries grow.
Yeah, we're at the farm with all the strawberries. Let's go pick some strawberries. Put these in the box for me. Thank you. What do you think of the strawberries? Your home now chips and strawberries. Let's get them ready. Make strawberry jam. We are in the midst of jam making. My water bath can are heating up. This is just my squished strawberries, so we have to add the other ingredients. This is our first jam session of the year. We're gonna make some fresh calcium water, so you can go ahead and pour that half a teaspoon of calcium water in there, darling. Of calcium, not calcium water. Thank you. Then we're gonna add half a cup of water. Good job mixing it. I'm just using the Pomona's Pectin recipe that comes with the Pomona's Pectin packets. So I'm doing a double batch of strawberry jam, and I just added 4 teaspoons of calcium water. And now let's get our sugar mixture all ready. So for this recipe, I need 4 teaspoons of Pomona's Pectin. Now with Pomona's Pectin, usually you mix the pectin powder in with your sugar substance. Whether you're using honey or sugar, sometimes it calls for maple syrup. We have 4 teaspoons of Pomona's Pectin in there, and I am going to add a cup of sugar to that.
It's like, what does that beer do to me?
So you mix the Pomona's Pectin in with the sugar so that the pectin powder distributes evenly amongst the sugar so it doesn't clump when you pour into the fruit. Now I'm going to pour 2 more cups of sugar into this bowl. So I poured 2.5 cups of sugar into this bowl. Now with Pomona's Pectin, you can use 3/4 cup of sugar to 2 cups of sugar. So I usually go kind of right in the middle, maybe just a little less than like the 2 cups. And that seems to work well for our family. My little supervisor's awake. I don't know if it's like 100% necessary to skim the foam off, but I like to. Alright, fruit is up to a rolling boil. Let's add the sugar that has the Pomona's Pectin in it.
Oh, that smells so good, Mom.
It does smell really good. Now we add the rest of our sugar.
Why do you got more sugar?
Because the recipe calls for more sugar. We just had to do it in batches.
Still got a lot left, Mom.
You're right.
I need to see.
Now we have to whisk it vigorously for a couple of minutes. So the recipe only says you have to boil it for 1 to 2 minutes, and then once it returns to a full boil, you can remove the jam from the heat. Now, I like to boil it for an additional couple of minutes because I found with strawberry jam in particular, I get fruit float sometimes if there's too much water or juice in the jam. So by boiling it an extra couple of minutes, I don't get that. But that's just my personal experience. So now that the jam is the consistency that I want, I am going to scrape off all of those little suds there. And I know somebody who will enjoy them quite a bit. These are my hot sterilized jars, and now we're just going to start filling them. Now we're just going to make sure that everyone's a 1/4 inch, but it looks like I got to fill everyone just a little bit more. I put the sterilized lids on the jam, and now it's in the water bath canner. And here we are, 8 pints of beautiful strawberry jam. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Bye!
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and rushed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Yay!